motoring upriver right now. See, there's a lot of weeds. Away from the weeds or the pedal drive will get hung up. So we had a big cold front come through. So I don't know how good the fishing's going to be. The temperature dropped from like 75 to 64. So we'll just have to wait and see. This part of the trip is a little boring. It's just motoring through these big flats. There aren't any real fish right here except for a few hammer handle pike. So if you're ever wondering what the Milwaukee looks like past the city, this is what it looks like. There's usually a lot of pontoon boat traffic, but today's the last day of the Wisconsin State Fair, so who knows? And it got cool. Maybe a lot of people think fishing's going to suck, and maybe it will. Maybe it won't. So I'll just stream live here for a little longer. So we're coming up to a bend here. So we're going to start seeing some houses and stuff, and then we'll eventually hit Oh, getting into some weeds here. Oh, they're all chopped up. That's not a big deal. I think I am getting hung up on the pedal drive with some weeds. My speed went down to 4.11, so I must be dragging something. Oh well. I'll clear it in a little while. Who cares? I'll just get there a couple seconds slower. Oh, well, let's see, maybe I'll pedal a little bit. That'll usually free it up. Yeah, it feels a little better now. Now we're up to 4.3. Going against the current and against some weeds. Well, it looks like the live stream got cut off. I have no idea if anybody's seeing this or not. It's a lot easier coming back with the current, I'll tell you that. You can see we got a lot of laydowns here. The water's really low. Usually those trees over there and stuff, the water's up to at least where the trunks are. We haven't had a lot of rain here in southeast Wisconsin. So we're getting close. It's going to be fall, not too long. It's going to come quick. And then all this will turn a nice autumn, red-orange colors. It's usually pretty cool when you come through here in the fall. But there is a lot of dead trees, and I think those are all ash trees. The emerald ash borer got them. You see there's tons of them. Some of them might have died from when we had a real cold snap about 7-8 years ago. Oh, there's an egret flying by. Alright, so here's the first house. Now there's going to be a lot of them. We got a pontoon boat here coming. Sometimes these guys are real jerks. Last time I was here, one guy, it was after dark, he tried to run us down. So we'll see. Actually, I think this might be the guy that gave me the silent treatment. I don't know. We'll see. So right here, there's a little park. You can't really launch here. This is like a private park. It's full of muck and weeds anyways. How you doing? Pretty good. Did I just blow a fuse? Yep, popped a fuse. That's not good. Look at that, folks. Well, we'll have to let it cool down for a little while. So I must have hit some weeds. That's a 60 amp breaker. Good thing I got the pedal drive. So that was a really long run in full throttle. I only have a 50 amp hour battery, so the may have gotten a little warm. So the Haswing motor, it draws, I don't know, a little over 30 amps, I think, on full throttle. But, you know, if it gets weeds and stuff on there, it'll pull a lot more. And boom, circuit breaker pops. So it's not a big deal. Just reset it and we'll be on our way. Yeah, this pedaling's for the birds, man. It's a lot easier with the motor, I'll tell you that. A lot faster too. There's definitely some weeds here. Let's take a look. Pedal drives aren't all they're cracked up to be. The Hobie fin drive is usually a lot better. So let's see how many weeds we got here. I think there's quite a few. As long as I don't get hooked here. So what you do, I don't know if I can do this with one hand or not. Let's see. You're supposed to push this indexer down so it lines up the prop so it comes out. Let's see if it comes out. That was lined up. Yeah, look at that, folks. Bunch of weeds. Doesn't look like a lot. Hold on a second here. But even a little bit like this really drags this thing down. All right. I lucked out. It was already indexed. Alright, so that drag was probably enough to trip the circuit breaker on the motor too. And so what happens is if you keep the drive up, a lot of water, since there's a cavity here, a lot of water will come up through here, and then you gotta pull the scupper plugs, otherwise this will fill up. But if you keep the motor down, it gives more drag, but it kind of fills up that cavity. So. Alright, I'm going to reset the circuit breaker here. So I just added this external circuit breaker before I had to open up this case. It was a big pain in the butt. Oh, it's not resetting. This thing got really hot. Look at that. Huh. That's weird. Alright. Let's see if there's any weeds on the prop. No, she's weed free. Huh. Weird. All right, we'll just let it cool down. Just have to pedal the rest of the way. That really sucks. Oh well. As long as I don't get any weeds in the pedal drive, it's a lot better. But this section is just chock full of weeds. There's weeds everywhere. It's really bad. Then we got somebody's dock. It's like they were sitting out before I got a blanket, I mean. Well, there's a kayak sitting there too. That's nice. Oh, anyone want to ask some questions here? Let's see. Put live chat going. I don't know. Anybody's there? Leave a comment. This really kind of blows without the motor. Let's switch the camera around so you guys can see me. So there we go. So I look goofy with my camera hat on. Oh well. So this time of year, Milwaukee's kind of slow in this area because of there's just too many weeds down here. But once you get past the bridge, the weeds kind of thin out quite a bit. Oh, a fish just jumped up there. Let's switch back to the other view here. I see there's a big egret sitting in a tree. Let's see if we can zoom in. There we go. There he is. You see there's a big white egret sitting in that tree. Alright, so way up there is the bridge. That's where I got to get to, and I got to stay to the left. If I go to the right, it's actually like 2 inches deep there. I don't know how those pontoon boats get through there, but I guess they just motor through the muck. Yeah, I can feel pedal drives picking up weeds. This is way weedier than last year. The water's like mucky too. Last year it was clear. Probably something to do with the drought. Let's see if we can reset the motor yet. Nope. Still too hot. Oh, that's not cool. So that bridge right up there, that's my goal. Hopefully I can get up there. Where's that motor? It's cool. I may have to crack open that ammo can to let it cool down. It's never gotten this hot. It's not even hot out. It's weird. All right, folks. This was actually my first live stream. If anybody's there, well, thanks for watching. Bassman out.